A very warm day outside by Minnesota standards, but then again, it is still summer. Either way, the AC is working just fine at U.S. Bank Stadium in the Twin Cities. Today, it's a preseason matchup, as it'll be the Houston Texans taking on the Minnesota Vikings. Here's Cairo Santos now, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from downtown Minneapolis. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback.
Travel like a gun, I'm a traveling man. LAX out to Baltimore, they landed in France. Play some shows out in Germany, then ball in Japan. See these reps take me everywhere, I go where I can. That's the monkey pass, homie, I ain't walking there, bro.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll start with a run by Mitchell. And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Right back to Mitchell on 2nd down. And he'll be pretty well stopped in his tracks. Give him a yard up to the 42. Not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3.
180! Alert! Kings! Hey, alert 33!
To throw, Mayfield. And that is incomplete.
I'm quite sure that they envisioned a much better start to this game when they practiced all week. Or failed on that 3rd down play. That brings up 4th down, and they'll probably have to punt it away.
On 4th down, punt coming from Braden Mann. Back deep is Tyreek Hill. Officially, and the Texans will take over. Looking to put a drive together. Dobbs goes in motion. They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley. And he stopped immediately there. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
And his throw is incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
An incomplete pass on 2nd down. That muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. They'll go play action with Nix. And going deep for Hill. And that will be incomplete. They weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. Blake Gillikin on the punt now on 4th down. And a fair catch called for and made just inside the 35-yard line. A 40-yard punt, no return. And the Vikings will take over here 1st and 10. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
Daniil Hunter just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17.
180! Hurry, hurry! Regular. Point it right. Done.
Mayfield. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Not a great start dropping his first target, but let's face it won't be his last chance because he'll get opportunities to make up for that one throughout this game.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
180! Hey, hurry! Hey, alert 33! Kings! What's up?
Now Mayfield. Running the slant, and he finds Mitchell. And they'll get him down at about the 37, well short of the first. That'll bring up 4th down. They wind up getting 8 yards, but they needed more than that. On is the punter man as he boots this one away. They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10.
Their own 28-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
Defensively, though, they had a chance there to hit him for a loss. Couldn't get it done.
Looked like someone was able to knife into the backfield, but he wasn't able to get him down. But his compatriots, they were able to grab him at the line of scrimmage and not let him get any further downfield.
And that is incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. And going deep for Hill. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Houston. Tyreek Hill, 71 yards. And the Texans are on the board first here this afternoon. Cairo Santos on to try the extra point. And the Texans take a 7-0 lead.
Texas guard, Texans 7, Vikings nothing.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And they're going to have good starting field position. He's out of bounds, but not before he's across the 35. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. We'll see if they can do better here on this drive. Throwing, Mayfield. Open man, that's Devontae Smith. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A nice gain of 21 yards.
First down.
I tell you what, when you're down on the scoreboard, you've got to look to your stars, and that's what they do here to start the drive. I wouldn't be surprised if they looked his way a few more times in short order. That one, well designed, and it's a quick first down.
Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays.
First down.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then, of course, they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play, and that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
Kings, Kings, Kings! Hurry, hurry! Up, up! What's that?
Mayfield down. Here's Mitchell with a catch out of the backfield. So they'll get nothing out of that play. And that'll bring up second down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly.
180! Alert, alert! Alert, alert! Hey, alert, alert! Alert, alert! Check this guy! Hurry, hurry! Run, run, run. Regular, regular, regular. What's that?
They'll throw again. Here's Mayfield. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Well, we've seen him catch a few passes out of the backfield in the first half, unable to connect on that one.
Certainly seems like getting him the ball out of the passing game, though, is part of their game plan.
It certainly is because he catches it well, creates a mismatch. You're going to cover him with a linebacker, a corner, a safety. They feel like he can win every battle.
They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion.
Point it right, point it right, point 180! Pistol, pistol, pistol.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he takes it into the end zone across the chalk. Now, there is a flag down, but I think that's offsides on the defense.
Yeah, I think that's going to stand, partner.
To Tyler Bass on for the extra point attempt. It's up and good. So this team's lost touchdowns here in the first quarter. We're tied 7-7. Kick it away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting.
it's your birthday. We gon' party like it's your birthday. We gon' sip like it's your birthday. And you know we don't give cause that's your birthday. You can find me in the club, full of mama, I got what you need. If you need to fill it, I'm in the habit, I ain't in the making. So come give me a hug, if you're in the getting. You can find me in the club, full of mama, I got what you need. If you need to fill it, I'm in the habit, I ain't in the making. So come give me a hug, if you're in the getting. When I pull up out front, you see the Benz on dub. When I roll 20 deep, it's always drama in the club. Now that I roll with Dre, everybody show me love. When you sell like Eminem, you get plenty of groupie love. Look, homie, ain't nothing changed. Roll down, G's up. I see exhibit in the cutting, man. Running, man. Watch how I move, you mistake before I play up. Been hit with a but I don't walk with a limp. In the hood, in the LA, they saying 50, you hot. They like me, I want them to love me like they love pop. But holla in New York, for show, they tell you I'm local. And the plan is to put the rap game in the choke. I'm fully focused, man. My money on my mind, got a meal out the deal, and I'm still in the grind. Now shorty says she feeling my style, she feeling my flow. A girl from Wooded, they ready to find me in the club. Full of mama, I got what you need. If you need to fill it, I'm in the habit, I ain't in the making. So come give me a hug, if you're in the getting. You can find me in the club, full of mama, I got what you need. If you need to fill it, I'm in the habit, I ain't in the making. So come give me a hug, if you're in the getting. My flow, my show brought me the dough that brought me all my fancy things. My crib, my cars, my clothes, my jewels. Look, homie, I done came up and I ain't changing. You should love it way more than you hate it. Oh, you mad? I thought that you be happy I made it. I'm that cat by the bar to the good life. Moved out the hood, now you tryna pull me back, guy. Hit the bumpin' in the club, it's on. I'm with my eyes to chicks, if she smash, she gone. Hit the roof on fire, man. Just let it burn. If they're talking about money, homie, I ain't concerned. I'ma tell you what banks for me, cause go ahead, switch the style up. And if they hate, then let them hate, then watch the money pile up. Or we can go upside there with a come on, they know where we be. You can find me in the club, full of mama, I got what you need. If you need to fill it, I'm in the habit, I ain't in the making. So come give me a hug, if you're in the getting. You can find me in the club, full of mama, I got what you need. If you need to fill it, I'm in the habit, I ain't in the making. So come give me a hug, if you're in the getting. Don't try to act like you don't know who we be, neither. We the club on time, it's a pop on. Shady Aftermath.
Here in the north, the Yaller horn is about to sound and send two teams to battle here at US Bank Stadium in Minneapolis, Minnesota. Today we have a fun preseason matchup on tap between the Houston Texans and the Minnesota Vikings. Cairo Santos out for the opening kick. And we're off from US Bank Stadium. Return coming from the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25. Let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Kill, swing. Turn it up. Kill.
Mayfield comes out throwing. Catch made by Keaton Mitchell. And he'll whip this one up to the 28. The tackle there by Daniil Hunter.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. It's not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
2nd and 6 coming up here. From the 28, he gets a lock behind one, deep downfield. That's caught at the 25. It's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings take a 6-0 lead right away. Christian Watson with the touchdown. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
Extra point up and good for Bass. And the Vikings will jump back to a 7-0 lead. Before he's taken down. All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10. With Saquon Barkley. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, it came at the perfect time.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Play action with Nix. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. They send the tight end in motion. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Shotgun snap to Nix. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson. And he's going to go. It's a big 6. Just tried a little bit too hard to get that 3rd down conversion. Brock wanted so badly to keep that opening series going, and that one cost him.
Yeah, I think it's less, Kate, in this case about the throw and much more about crediting the defense who was ready and willing to be opportunistic. Not just
accepts the touchback. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. They go to Barkley again. His foray up the middle. That's about 3. Tackled on the play by Puna Ford. Goes to the hurry-up offense here.
3-yard gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Barkley gets it on 3rd down. And he picks up a nice chunk before the sack is made.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Down, Texans.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Out of the gun, it's Nix. He puts some juice on it deep. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Andrew Makuba makes the play. And the Vikings tap it as he records the first interception of his young career. That deficit, that's nothing, Brock. They are right in this game, but they'll make it final if they keep hurting their cause with these interceptions.
Play smart, not scared. That's a mantra that the Colts and Tom Moore and Peyton play smart football, not scared to make a mistake. And right now, he is just making way too many mistakes.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10.
Regular.
From the gun, Mayfield. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch and a better call. The receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball, and we just saw physicality personified.
Hurry. 180. Point it right. Run. Up. Real. Hey, alert 33. What's up?
Throwing again is Baker. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Seeing some early game planning at work here, Brock. They were quick to attack that throw and break it up.
Yeah, this defense knows the importance this offense places on throwing the ball to their tight ends, and they were ready for it and all over it.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Good. Alert. Hey, alert.
Baker now from the gun. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
I think that was the type of play we expected out of this defense to start the game. Can't undo that opening drive touchdown they gave up. That can sure help to get yourself off the field with that 3rd down stop.
So 4th down, on heads, Braden Mann for the punt. And this will be his first effort of the contest. Spins out of one stop. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Texans to the line, 1st and 10. They'll start this one out with Barkley. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Now might be a good spot to remind everybody, not for the 1000th time, how much better athletes these D tackles are today, Kate. A decade or 2 ago, they just ate up space. Now, they eat up running backs.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. They fake the handoff. Now Nix. Put some heat on this deep ball. Left side. Caught at the 20-yard line. And he has it into the red zone as he reaches that 20-yard line.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
First down, around with Barkley. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send it backwards.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Rolling left, buying some time. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Nix from the gun. This finds its target. That's Hill. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans lower the deficit to a single possession. Tyreek Hill the touchdown.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket, but sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Now Cairo Santos on to add the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Texans cut the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Texans 7. Cairo Santos set to kick off.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Starting from the 5. And he'll break the 15, but not get much further. Tough field position to start this one out.
At their own 17-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Hurry, hurry! 180! Pistol. Regular. Run. Point it right.
Mayfield now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's forced down bounds after picking up about 7.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Now here's Keaton Mitchell with the run. He did well to shake off one tackle partner, but the next one got him. He's going to lose yards.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Again, this is Mitchell. And he's taken out just short of that marker, but a flag is out. So let's see if they're going to get a redo here on 3rd down. So they'll let the play stand, decline the penalty, and that's going to bring up 4th down. Minnesota lined up in punt formation. And this is the 2nd time he's been brought on to kick it. And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. There's the fake. Here's Nix. He's going to loft one deep to the left. Brought in inside the 20. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense. Barkley on the shotgun handoff. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans cut it to a lone point on the scoreboard. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. He broke the tackle he needed to, Brock, and how about that effort then to keep it going and eventually reach that end zone?
Yeah, that's awesome on the offensive side. Defensively, not every missed tackle is the same. It may be on a stat sheet, but sometimes that help to finish a play isn't arriving quick enough, and you're the only one, the last line of defense. And in that moment, you got to scratch, you got to claw, you got to tear to make the stop. Because a broken tackle can mean a touchdown.
Cairo Santos set to kick off.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Ty Johnson now to return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
Hey, alert, alert! 180! Real. Hey, alert 30.
Shotgun snap for Mayfield. This is complete. Downfield to Smith. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
I don't care how good a secondary you are, how loaded you are with talents, when you've got time to allow a receiver to work from one side of the field all the way to the other versus zone coverage, well, you're going to make a defense pay.
Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play.
180! Hurry! Pumps up the helmet. Here we go. Point it right. Run. Up. Done.
First and 10. Here's Mayfield. He's got Smith again. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. This has the makings of a shootout. A lot of points, but still tied as we reach the end of one. Both teams neck and neck so far. More from U.S. Bank Stadium after the break. We're ready now for the second quarter to begin. Vikings in control of it. They've got 2nd and 7 to start.
19 right. 70 range. 19 tight. Come back team.
Houston calls it second timeout. They're down to their final one in this half.
Feeling my flow, a girl so good at it. They ready to find me in the club. Full of mama, I got what you need. Give me the feeling. I'm in the habit, I ain't in the middle. So come give me a hug, get it. You can find me in the club. Full of mama, I got what you need. Give me the feeling. I'm in the habit, I ain't in the middle. So come give me a hug.
The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half.
All my fancy things, my crib, my cars, my clothes, my shoes. Look on me when you came up and I ain't changing. This you love it way more than you hate it. Oh, you mad? I thought that you be happy I made it. I'm the cat by the dawn.
Second down now, 7 to go.
180! Pistol. Alert! Regular! Hey, alert! Kings! That's right.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Connects on the crosser. He does it! Touchdown, Minnesota! The Vikings take a second quarter lead. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. So sensational Sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Right down the middle. The Vikings will make that tie in this segment. Vikings have a tee up, and play resumes with the kick. And not liking what it looked like ahead of him there, Brock. So he's going to take a knee, and this is going to come. To the 35-yard line. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. First give of the game here to Raheem Mostert. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. C.J. Gardner-Johnson there on the tackle. 7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
At the 42-yard line.
From the 42. Throwing the out route complete. And he goes out, just needs one more step there to reach midfield. He gets 6 on that play, and it sets up a Houston first.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Now Nix. He throws a bullet to the He's got it inside the 25. And they take him down, but there's a flag on the play. Offense liked how that play went, so they choose to decline the penalty. What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. They'll run here following the penalty. Well, he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
You know, for pitchers, you hear them say, gosh, you got to pitch this guy backwards. For defenses, you got to do the same at times, Kate. You just can't always run it on first. You got to mix in some high-percentage pass plays. Otherwise, you're going to get hit right in the face for a loss just like that.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Here's Nix. Gonna go against the D. He got too aggressive to try and stop that play, and they tag him for pass interference. So now then, after the penalty, this is 1st and goal. Barkley. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
The tackle by Quentin Blake. A loss of 3 brings up 2nd and goal at the 5-yard line.
Throwing here, Nix. And he will score. It's a Houston touchdown. The Texans can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position can be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
That one splits the uprights. And the Texans tie this game at 21. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Here's Smith on the return.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
I just want to rap. I just want to rap. Body out of ya. Shorty got that body out of ya. No time, set up.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Mayfield to throw. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
Hurry! 180! Point it right, point it right, point it right. Hey, alert 33. Up.
Here's Baker to throw. They left him wide open. It's complete. It's a 31-yard play. And it'll bring up a Minnesota first down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Now the first run of the game for Javonte Williams. A small 4-yard chunk there. Greg Newsome bringing that play to an end.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5.
Hurry! 180! Real. Pistol. Alert!
From the 41. Nothing doing there as the second down pass falls incomplete. This one intended for the running back. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
180! Kings! Hey, alert! Regular! What?
3rd and short, Mayfield. Looking out as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for the back that time. And that leaves them with 4th and 5.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
180! Hurry! Hey, alert! Run. Point it right. Hey, alert 33.
So with that play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout. They're down to their final one in this half. On 4th down and 5, the offense staying out there.
Up. Hurry! Real. Pistol. Alert! Done!
Here we go, it's Mayfield. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Nix now to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense up to the line fast.
A 10-yard loss on the play. It's 2nd down.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. He'll scrape together a few yards, but not much. 3rd down coming up.
Not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. Tight line that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
We're at the 2-minute warning, Brock, of what has been a high-scoring game so far. And it's the Texans with 3rd and very long. At the gun, it's Nix. Trying for the deep ball. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
You never, ever, as an offense like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on third down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
And the punt team hurries down, and they're going to stop this one at the 10-yard line.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 10-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
180. Hurry, hurry. Run. Up. What's that?
First down, looking to throw. Mayfield. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Regular. Hey, alert. Pistol. Alert. Kings. Hey, alert 33. Point it right. What's that?
On 2nd and 10, Mayfield again. Short pass brought in. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
A new set of downs awaits them. Here's 1st and 10.
Run. Up. Run. Switch. Real. Regular. What's
Baker now from the gun. Here's a loft deep down the middle. That's grabbed inside the 30. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset.
Look at the touch he put on that throw down the field. That was a masterpiece. He was the artist behind it, laying it in the perfect spot to create the big play.
Running out of the gun with Mitchell. He's forced out of bounds after a gain of 4 there. 2nd down.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. This is a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
180. Alert.
From the 21. That's caught at the 4. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage. Sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
180. Point it right. Done.
Mitchell. Gets in. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings get some late points and the lead. Quite the throw from him on that play, Brock. Gotta say, he looked like he'd make quite the emergency quarterback for this squad if the need ever arises, huh?
And Kate, I know how this plays out. All right, they worked on it all week. He
And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Nix. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
So play number 1 almost ended this drive. Let's see what play number 2 has in store. Nix again on 2nd and 10. Outright, Leggett makes the grab. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And the Texans are going to have a 1st down. The clock rolls as the Texans try to hurry their offense to the line. They kick the running back in motion. On 1st and 10, here's Nix. He throws a bullet down the left sideline. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left. Trying to connect with Tyreek Hill there. And now they face 2nd down.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Connect on 1st, it's 2nd down. Now the Vikings use their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Nix to throw again. Wow, wide open here, complete. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
I think my favorite part is the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Throwing again, here's Nix. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. They get the timeout called. We've got 5 seconds remaining in the half. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. Ball on the right hash, 48 yards out. Santos' kick is good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
I don't think there's any question. This is going to be a close game when it's all said and done because it's awfully tight here at the half. And that field goal, that gives them a little more confidence running into the locker room.
Santos set to kick off.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half or if we get a play from scrimmage as this one's away. Here's Smith on the return. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Running right, it's Barkley. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mocked up, too.
One defender failed. His buddy was there to swarm to the ball. Make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
At the 36-yard line.
Here's another carry for Barkley. He's got room to roll here. And he's taken to the ground after a nice push downfield.
just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trail at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
2 set of downs for him from the 46. Nicks off the play action. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
They'll go from the gun with Barkley. Juke the defender. And there's not going to be a score, but great effort. He's out of bounds inside the 10. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with first and goal.
Just a tremendous run to get yourself down into the red zone. And look at that running back. He is waving off the breather. No substitute now. He's done the heavy lifting, and he wants a reward.
Here's Brooks. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans take the lead right away in half number 2. It's a Jonathan Brooks touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Santos set to kick off.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Here's Smith on the return.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Vikings to the line now. Here's first and 10.
Hey, alert 30. 180. Hey, alert, 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 alert. Run, run, run. Regular.
Shotgun snap for Mayfield. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Makes it second and 10 at the 21-yard line.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down.
Alert, 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 alert. Hurry, hurry.
Hey, check them out.
Kings. Option.
Throwing again is Baker. He lofts it deep left. They connect on the deep shot. And he takes it in for the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings grab the lead on their first series of the half.
I think he'll take his highlights however. He can get on handoff, pin off the pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball. He gets the touch. He can do his damage. Big time.
Bass gets the extra point to go. And the Vikings take a 4-point lead. Kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start after 35. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line. First and 10. here's Barkley. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, got the tackle behind the line, but a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Nix from the gun. He's going to push one deep down the right. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off by Dax Hill. And the Vikings finally see the return stopped. They're going to take over following the interception at the 45-yard line.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in, coverage-wise, to every route combination they're trying to throw?
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. Mitchell gets it from the gun. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
You know, you call that toss play, it's almost like a challenge to cornerbacks, Kate. You're challenging their will and their want to. Can they get down there in time and make contact behind the line? In this case, well, challenge accepted and mission accomplished.
Pistol. 180! Real. Hey, alert 33! Hey, alert! Watch out!
Mayfield now from the gun. That throw finds Okonkwo. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. He'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
There has been a constant for tight ends through the decades, from Kellen Winslow to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. When you are big and you've got length and use your body against those defenders, even double coverage can't stop you.
Alert!
Mayfield on 1st and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
You want to start a good debate sometime, Kate? Go in an NFL locker room and ask which position is the best athlete. The big guys, the left tackles will tell you it's them. The corners will tell you it's them. But I'll tell you what, these tight ends of today, the way they can run and break tackles and get in the open field, they truly are some of the best athletes on the team.
They'll come up 1st and 10. Mitchell takes it straight ahead. Has a big hole left. And finally they catch up to him at the 11. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
180! Kings! What's up?
First down, and they go right back to it. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet. If you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Here's Baker. Gets it to him on the screen. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
Okay, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Play number 7 on this drive, and they need 7 here on 3rd down.
Pistol. Real. What's on?
From the gun, Mayfield. He gets it again to Mitchell. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage. That was the rookie from Nebraska who got him down. Tyler Bass on now for the field goal try. A pretty automatic look for him from the left. Bass's kick is good. As it extends to 7. Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Carried by Brooks to start the drive. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play. It does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Barkley trying this up the gut. And 2 yards all he can get. It's 3rd down.
He's starting on the 40-yard line. A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Three-quarters in the books from this one. It's the Texans who have it to start here, and they come in trailing on the scoreboard. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. They go to Barkley again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down.
He's brought down.
Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of a yard. It's now 4th down.
Motioning the tight end now. Desperation time here on 4th. And they don't get the catch they need there. That man was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
First and 10 from the 41.
Good. 180. Hurry. Regular. Alert. Watch out.
Here's Baker to throw. This is caught inside the 15. He picks up 28 on the play. And that's going to give the Vikings the 1st down.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation could create the big play down the field.
Hey, alert. Point it right. Watch out.
Here's Mitchell. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
You know by now, Kate, with this time we spend together, these toss plays, the best way to defend them is to hit them before they get started. And that's exactly what the defense did.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Hurry. Up. Pistol. Hey, alert. Point it right. Watch out.
Mayfield with a blitz coming. The throw is caught. And that's a huge hit there, but he's still able to power through enough for a 1st and goal.
It's a gain of 11.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
And goal to go.
All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal.
Hurry.
Now run. This is Mitchell. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Vikings go up by 2 scores. 13 points in the fourth.
We've seen all game long how difficult it has been for this defense to try to contain this guy. Not only through the air, now 2 touchdowns on the ground. It's just been a difference maker.
Extra point up and good for Bass. And the Vikings double their lead to 14. Chooses to bring this one out. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. Gets at the 25-yard line. First call here coming from the shotgun. Motion man sent left. Nix now on 1st and 10. Escapes the pocket. Oh no, they get him yet again. Picked off by Shaq Thompson. And the Vikings have it at the 24 following the turnover.
4 picks, 1 game. Hey, I get it. They've not all been his fault, but it isn't any easier to stomach. For the sake of his mental game, I think it's about time to limit things to short, easy passes or simply take him off this field altogether.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
Hurry! 180! Real. Kings!
Throwing, Baker. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, it hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Hey, alert 33. Run. Pistol.
On 2nd and 10. Mayfield again. Can't get it to him. Incomplete.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Baker now. Setting up the screen. And that will not be enough for a 1st down.
I'm a big fan of the screen pass. Really, you can run a screen as they just showed on any play. 1st, 2nd, 3rd down, sometimes even 4th. But it takes great acumen, a great football IQ defensively to have an awareness it's coming, and then more importantly, to stop it.
The lead looks safe, but the Penals staying down. They're going for this.
Hurry! Regular! Hey, alert! Point it right.
Mayfield throwing on 4th. That one's good to Godwin. And he takes it in for the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings have likely locked up the win right there. It's a Chris Godwin touchdown. Well, this machine has been firing on all cylinders this game, partner. And it continues firing as that lead grows yet again.
And those who've tried to get in the way of that machine you're talking about, namely the defense, well, they paid the price over and over again.
Friends just having kids, they adding still used to having a world.
Vikings electing not to kick it. The offense staying out there. They're going for 2.
Line up for the 2-point conversion.
Mayfield to throw again. And kick this away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Connecting on the slant. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Set of downs for him from the 46. Running back sent in motion. Throwing on 1st down, Nix. Escapes out to the left. From the pocket, he's taking a shot. It is caught at the 20. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that 1st down.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Nix with it on 1st. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Another try following the sack. That's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. And he'll go down here at the 16.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Gotta figure out this 3rd down here. Shotgun snap to Nix. It's on target to Johnson. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. Gotta hurry this to the line. Roasters. Can't push it across. They make the stand. It looks like they might have stopped him a little bit behind the line, too. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their 1st. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Thankfully, not a big loss last play. They're at the 2, 2nd and goal. Nix, quick out wide, complete. He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into 3rd and goal.
Brought down back at the 40-yard line.
That one's out and cut on the right side. And in for the Houston touchdown.
Touchdown, Houston.
The Texans get it back to within 2 possessions. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws. Maybe a little armchair quarterback after that thing. The defense knew exactly what was coming.
So even after the score, they're still down 2 possessions. Time not exactly on their side as they try this onside kick. Well, Brock, you can't blame him with how tough it is to recover an onside kick anymore, but he did hit it before it went 10 yards, so they had to throw the flag. New set of downs for him at the 38.
Hey,
On the handoff, here's Mitchell. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
The difficult part is not tracking him out there. Almost every corner in the league's got the speed to do that. What separates him from others is the physical. Can he avoid getting tied up in a block? And then can he deliver that blow for a loss?
They're going to pass it here. They've got a screen to the running back. And it's going to be a win for the Vikings here today. As they get the first down, they can take the clock down to 0 now. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
So they are indeed kings in the north as the Vikings win it at home. And they're off to a good start in the preseason, Brock. Seen a lot of players fighting together for the victory.